city gone up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits and stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that shit I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside grave. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that shit I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back, stay gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life for feedback. Up first, they not stay. Tell me if you with that.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, your sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can slip, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 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 Glimmer.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a mal and sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can be visions for life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Cavalry and the Octopus. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Yeah. I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressing so expressive and you're moving in percentage. Advantage adolescence when you always have connection. God dealt the opportunity for you to be progressive.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Check
One
swing,
ball,
no
two
appeal.
strikes. That's ball two. 2-2 the count.
Towards first. Harper takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Just missed. A little bit
That's
high.
ball two.
And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it stays fair. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Swung on, belted. Bellinger in a full sprint. And it's caught. 2 away now.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
David Ortiz,
that's a ball.
the next to hit, takes ball one. And it's even up.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that is the bottom of the first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. On the inside corner for a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
2 strikes.
This one in the air. Simmons under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Simmons collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Got him on the off-balance throw. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a chopper out to short. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Oscar Charleston at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Tatis stands at first with 1 out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Popped up left side. And there are 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kurtz getting ready to hit. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Witt Fires to first on the run, and he can't come up with it. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Now it's going to be Alex Gordon in the dirt, blocked. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Fastball for a strike. Got him looking. That's a bottom of the second. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swings through that one for strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Off the mark there. Ball one. And another ball. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. Base knock, center field. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a 2-bagger. So, runner at second, 2 down. Gordon now at the plate. Fastball is outside. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That clips the corner. This one popped up. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Doubled his first time up. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Ball one there.
That's inside.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. gives it the bender for the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Just misses. And now 3-2. Inside, and that's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Ortiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
He swings and fouls one off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's gonna, and he got him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1.
Roger Clemens.
That one at triple digits.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for a strike.
camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón, no. Que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Acho, bro.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about. We should've called the truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth. Education, but I can see right through a powdered face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news.
And now, Jordan Westburg. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. There's the strike up high, and this one is off and running. Outside, and that's ball one. And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ranging back. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Now a relay to third. The tag out. Anthony Santander at the plate. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. One out, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
1-2's the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Sasaki. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Inside, almost got him. And now 2-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right through there for a strike. That misses. 3-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. Soto around second, heads for third. The tag, and he's out. So not the best. At the plate, Mike Trout. Swinging a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
Slap the other way, foul. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. On the ground. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bellinger going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Number 36 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And that's a strike. Geloff getting the start at second, batting 6th in today's lineup. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger in position. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball.
The catcher,
Ethan Salas digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one close. Ruled a ball. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Wheeler back to work. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger brings it in. 1 away. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit. Line to left. And foul ball. On a bounce right side. Grabs it barehanded. And very nicely done for the out. Now here is Alex Gordon.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that's in the dirt. On the ground, right side, Geloff. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Back in Boston, and the batter now, Jordan Westburg. And that misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That's in there. 2-2 now.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
O'Neill now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looked in. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Anthony Santander will hit next. That one at triple digits.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a ball.
And that misses off the outside edge.
1-1.
Westburg leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And fouled off. Runner goes again. And that one popped in the air left field. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Mike Trout. Led off the game with a strikeout. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the...
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Trout swings, hammers one. Deep left field. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. So 1 out, nobody on. Willie Adames stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Broken bat, roller to first. Rice. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. O'Neill makes the catch. As we go to the top of the 4th. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these guys did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Roki. Ben Rice now at the plate. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that one is inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Full count.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And a nice. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. There's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air, center field. Bellinger in a full sprint brings it in. And there's one away. And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like standing there playing with that thing behind you?
Now, I'll tell you this. It is an experience your first time in here if you're playing the outfield with the Green Monster, because it plays like no other wall in all of baseball. You really have to pay attention during batting practice, but still a cool place to play, and it was one of my favorites.
In front of the Green Monster at Fenway, they used to have Duffy's Cliff, which basically was an angled spot going up to the Monster. That couldn't have been a lot of fun to play in front of. Sends it to first. Rizzo out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Samuel Basallo getting ready to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
I mean, the Green Monster's enough. You're going to add something else to it. It's like miniature golf or something, but I can only imagine how difficult it was to navigate out there.
Fires across the diamond, and that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Sasaki back to work. There's the swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Caught him looking for the K. Ethan Salas digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Rizzo. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Jordan Westberg will hit next. That's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Ball.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering misses down and away. That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Paul O'Neill, the next to hit.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Pickoff throw, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Puts a bunt down. Rice. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Kurtz goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
0-2.
That one 95. Back now at Fenway. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
At the belt and fires. And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. And And that's ball
Take your
4.
base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. With the tying run on at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's inside. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Tosses to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now here is Willie Adames. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. And they get Adames for the out. And here comes Bellinger. 1 for 2. Hit hard. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Oh, right to the backstop. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in the play. Basallo up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That ends. Back here in Boston. Stepping in, Zach Geloff.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Way out front for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 away. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Bat battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Bogarts now. Grounds one to short. Throw on to Rizzo. Bogarts retired. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the third baseman. New pitcher on here, Bobby Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one clips the corner. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Next to hit, Evan Carter. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
They say he went.
0-2.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Nick Kurtz. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And he chases a high fastball there.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one almost got him. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jordan Westberg digs in now. Swings through that. Kopech in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down the number 2 hitter, Paul O'Neill. Carter makes his way towards it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Milner back to work. Foul ball. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's to 3rd. To 1st. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Cody Bellinger. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out,
No
bases
ball,
empty,
strike.
and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First pitch
Ball,
doesn't
that's
find
down.
the zone. And a swing and a miss there.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. So Rizzo retired. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches there. And we're back. Now, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Probably difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Juan Soto now. That one not close. And that is ball one. Chapman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And another ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And there's the automatic. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now Cody Bellinger. Swinging a foul straight back.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
1-2.
Chapman is just one strike away. Good eye right there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try. To do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So now a pinch hitter, Kyle Higashioka. A runner on first with two gone for him. They're down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and
Play ball. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 3. He's safe. He's safe. 3. 3.
On the way home from the studio, I walked
3.
to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get there before. She sat right there next to me.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
3.
Number
3.
57, Mariano Rivera.
3. 3.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow.
John Shelby with Chris Singleton. Welcome in. We're in the 6th inning already, 2 out. Tap foul at the plate. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-3. And up next for Chicago, Travis Bazzana, 1 for 2. Foul ball there. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. And now it's even up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Walker Jenkins. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Clarkson getting loose out there. Gaddis warming up as well. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Rafaela snags it on the run. Rivero back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. 2 and 2.
2-2 the count.
Center field, Young. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. So a man at first. Nolan shot. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. One out and a runner at second here in the late stages of game one. Next pitch is outside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Runner goes again. Smoked into left, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field.
Holiday takes it to the bag. That's one. He's in there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Fought off foul. 0-1 down. Upstairs. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. And it's gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's Termarr Johnson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rafaela on the move to the alley. And it's caught for the out. Garrett Russell steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard hit right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Dylan Cruz steps to the plate for the White Sox. This to third, and that's just foul.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-2. He goes down looking. But not before they answer back with a solo. It's now 7-4. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
One pitch, one out.
There's a swing and a drive. See you later.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Number 94 stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it
slings it across. Third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo. Here on the south side, and the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And that misses. Ball one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Reaching for it and brings it in. So up next for Chicago, Robert Young. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Kerstead. That's out number 2. Joey Holiday now at the plate. That's a little high. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. Next offering is outside. Struck him out looking. Back here on the south side, we go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Duran, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And stepping in for Boston, Nolan Schanuel. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Runner on the go. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. He beats the throw, and they don't get the out.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the late stages of game 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an
This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Coming home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Travis Bazzana. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Walker Jenkins. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one ripped into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And up next for Chicago, Theo Gillen. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
White Sox down to their final out. So up next for Chicago, Termarr Johnson. Up the middle. What a stop from his backside. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there, and forget it. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Dylan Cruz steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Gavin Cross. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year, and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house, cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only love what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the
play ball.
level. The most talented where I'm from, but
Take
I
your base, ball 4.
So I'm off in the sunset,
3.
searching for my place in the world with my guitar up on my hip. That's the story I'm from. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses.
Ball 4, take your base.
Me was too attractive. Reincarnated.
3. 3. 3.
Another life it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the article buckles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness.
3.
The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated.
Ball 4. Take your base. Take your base. Ball 4. 3. 3.
My instincts sent material straight to the charts.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Forgive him, I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and
That hit him. First base.
resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. Freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no. When the vultures came, took control of my
Ball
fleshly
4.
body
Take
when
your
the
base.
money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges,
3.
but I hold them down.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me everything that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Holiday at the plate and takes high there. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Elliot Erdman appears to be getting loose. Winkowski also throwing. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Travis Bazzana. And first offering is fouled off. Hansen, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And up next for Chicago, Walker Jenkins. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Jenkins needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
2 in scoring position, nobody out here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Both runners tagging. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. So up next, Termarr Johnson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Got all of that one. And they're chipping away. It's 10-6. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Garrett Russell. Down and away for ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
They'll just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-2. That one almost got him. The White Sox down by 4 here in game 2 of the wild card series. And it finds its way through for a hit. So digging in, Theo Gillen. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
So man aboard. Now at the plate, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. They limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Cruz reaching back towards the wall and brings it in at the wall. Here comes the manager. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Colt Heath up next for the Red Sox. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that skips into dirt.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up and in, and the count is 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they go. And we're back. Bottom 9, and now Colson Montgomery. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran settles underneath it, makes the grab, 1 away.